Alright, now we'll start adding some more contour to this design to get away from the blockiness of it. But before I do that, I want to add a little bit of distance between our grip and the end wall. So I'll move this out a few millimeters. But now I really want to maintain that relationship I just created. So I'll make an offset between the wall and the inner wall of our grip. So now when I change the outer one, they both modify at the same time, whether I move them in or out. And when I go into a cross section, I can still make these modifications, and it updates accordingly. But now let's add some more contour, and we'll do that with our bend tool, which allows me to bend a straight line in a section or a sketch into a curved line. So I'll bend it out and I'll type in 600. And notice that when I bend out the outer one, the offset wall bends as well. And I'll do the same to our inner wall and bend that 600 too. But our grip seems a little bit big now, so I'll actually move this in the cross section and do a quick drag with select as I move this in. So I like the bend on the top, so I'll add another bend on the side by selecting the side wall as another plane. And I'll put another bend up, and 600's been working so far, so I'll add that in again. So I like how the bends look. I want to do something a little bit more complicated on the top. And I'll do an Edit as Blend. So I'll click on the top and then click the Edit as Blend button, which puts two blend planes in, but I want another control point in the middle. So I'll add a blend plane, and I'll click somewhere in the middle. So I actually want it exactly in the middle, and that's not really going to do because I want our part symmetric. So I'll undo, and I need to find the middle of the part. And I can do that a couple different ways. But this time I'm going to click on one side, and I'll click Measure, and measure one side to the other. And we can see that the total distance between them is 514 millimeters. So a little bit of math is involved, but that's okay. I'll just control drag this with move, and move it in how much? 257. That's right. So now we have a plane perfectly in the middle. And I can start to blend the top surface. So I'll just hit move, and I'll move this plane. And watch as I move it, how the geometry updates and moves one side down, but keeps the other blend plane still. If I move the other one down, I'll move it down a little bit. I could do something more drastic and pull this up, but that's going to look a little weird in the end. So I'll just pull this down and do it the same as the other side, and type in 30 millimeters. So now I'll get out of our Edit as Blend, and we can see the nice new geometry we've created. So now with our new contoured piece, we can move on to the next step.